Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna explain you how you can develop your Spring Boot project using Eclipse IDE. So I split this video into three parts. First we gonna do is how to install Eclipse EE download. EE means Enterprise Edition for web development for Java based application basically. So the first thing is to download the Java EE download. Second thing is we need to install the Spring Tool Suite over the Eclipse EE. So when you install the Spring Tool Suite for only, directly you can create the Spring Boot project. Otherwise, what you can do is you go to the Spring Initializer website, start.spring.io, and then you need to download the project structure and import it in your Eclipse IDE. That's under a lot of steps. So we can directly create Spring Boot project using Spring Tool Suite 4. I'll show you how you can install that over your Eclipse EE. And then when you want to perform a operation on a particular class, say we can call them as entity, student entity. So sometimes you need to reduce the boilerplate code like adding getters and setters. That can be done automatically through Lombok plugin. We can do everything in this video. I'll show you the A to Z installation and also a demo sample Spring Boot code to print hello world. So stay with me, and if this video definitely gonna help you, so hit the like button and share this video with all your friends. Okay, fine. So go to your favorite browser, and one more thing. So we already covering Spring and Spring Boot basics. We covered enough Spring core concept and Spring REST API, data JPA, and everything we covered. And the next thing we're gonna upload is Spring security concept. So we'll use Eclipse IDE for that. So that's the reason we are making this video. Okay, cool. So follow our channel for more updates. So first, just search Eclipse download. So go to the official website, Eclipse download. So here, as you can see, the download button. So it has some drop down. So the first option is download x86 64-bit and second option is download AR64. The first option is for 8086 x86 based processors and the second option is ARM based chips, ARM on Windows. So basically click on the first option. So again, download. So the download is started, as you can see. So timing, what I'm gonna do is I'll just stop this download. I already downloaded, which is in my pictures folder. I'll just double click this. Wait for some time. I double click. Yeah, it is showing Eclipse installer. So here is now we need to configure whether it's for our normal standalone Java project or it's for the enterprise application. So now we are gonna making enterprise applications. So select the second option, Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java and web developers. So if you choose the first option, means it is by default normal Java code and Maven project structures. So when you want to create a web application, like when you want to work with servlet or any server based web application, click on the second one. I'll make it the installation folder as it is and click on the install button. So installation will take quite time based on your internet speed and your machine speed. Yeah, it shows installation completed successfully. It is giving one option called launch. A launch. Oh, that super pop-up is coming. Eclipse IDE 2024-09. Of course, when you watch this video, version might get different, but the concept is very much similar. You follow the same procedure. It is asking me for the workspace. At this point, we are not keeping the same directory as it is suggesting because I have also Eclipse IDE for normal people. So basic standalone Eclipse. So that also installed in the same directory the projects are. So I'm gonna change the browse. Of course, you can create any folder and click on that select folder. So this is D drive Java EE workspace. So then launch. Yeah, the beautiful home screen, welcome screen has arrived. So first of all, I'll close this and I'll do certain changes. So I don't like this theme. Basically, first we'll change the theme. So for that, what we do is window, preferences, general, appearance. So theme, select to classic. So classic works fine. Apply and close. So it asked me for restart to take full effort. Yeah, of course, restart now. And one more thing, check this checkbox. Use this as default and do not ask again. or else every time it will ask when you open the IDE. So then launch. Yeah, super. The beautiful page has arrived. Okay, fine. So the first step is basically done. We install the Eclipse EE download. Now we can write beautiful Java programs and even Spring Boot programs also. For that we need to download the folder from, there is a website called start.spring.io. So here you can do some configuration and download the folder and import that, open that folder in the IDE. So this is one step. Or else you can install something called as Spring Tools Suite for, which is an amazing thing. So we can install that. So go to help, install new software, or else Eclipse Market Space. We go Eclipse Market Space. So in the search for Spring Tools 4. The first one is Spring Tools 3. Don't do that. Here it is, Spring Tools 4, also known as, that is what akka means, Spring Tools Suite 4. So click on the install button. So when you click on install button, here it is asking what are the features that you're gonna need. Time being, let me check it everything and confirm. Yeah, super. Now they are giving terms and condition. Of course we need to accept, there is no other way. So click on I accept the terms of the license agreement. So click on finish. So here you can see the right bottom, installing software. So 14% only. So again it will take some time. Check this and trust selected. Even after doing this, still the installing software percentage is 14%. We'll wait. 55%, good. Yeah. The process is over. Now it is asking me the pop-up, restart Eclipse IDE to apply the software update. Yes, definitely restart now. The second step is also over, Spring Tools Suite 4. With the two steps, basically you can create Spring Boot project. I'll tell you why we need Lombok plugin. Perfect. So as you can see, now after installing the Spring Tool Suite, we can able to see the Spring Boot symbol and all. So how we create the Spring Boot project? Very simple. Click on File and then New. Go to Other. Maximize the window. Click on the Spring Boot. You will have two options. Click on the second option, Spring Starter Project. Click Next. So the website that we are gonna make the project structure is start.spring.io. The project name is first code. Package, no need to have com.example.mo. We can ask the same as group ID. Group ID is com.example. My package also com.example. So the type is Maven. Java version is 21. So apart from this, everything is fine for me. Packaging is jar type, language is Java. So of course you can have any description. Time being, first project for Spring Boot, using Spring Boot, but works. Go to next, and here you will add the dependencies. Since it is a web project, I'll add Spring Web. I'll add Lombok also, because we're gonna see what is Lombok, and then click finish. So in the right bottom you can see the project structure is getting ready. Yeah, perfect. In the left we can see, so it is the file pom.xml is very important file. It is the file where you can add dependencies. So we can close this outline. So right now we added the Spring Web and also the Lombok dependencies. So if you need any dependency, you can add it in runtime. For example, inside the Spring Initializer website itself, we can add dependencies. For example, we want to work with MySQL, means click on MySQL driver and click on Explore. So you can see the pom.xml file. So inside the dependencies, here it is the dependencies for MySQL. You can just copy and paste it in the pom.xml files. Or else the other way is you can go to the Maven repository, ambient repository, and inside that you can search like MySQL connector. Here you can search basically MySQL driver. You can get the same. So the best suggested way is you can do either way. I'll prefer the Spring Initializer way. Okay, cool. And the project structure I'll go through. I'll walk you through. Inside the SRC, there is a main folder. Inside there is a Java folder. Inside that we created a package. So com.example. So com folder, example folder. Inside that our file, first code application.java. Okay. Inside the resources, there is a file called application.properties, basically where we can configure everything. So at this point, for printing hello and all, we don't need anything. So at this point, I'll create one class, new, go to other, class. So I'm not gonna teach you how it works. We're just gonna ensure whether the process, the installation and Spring Boot tools, everything worked or not. So if you want to learn means you can check out the playlist of Spring Boot. I'll place it in the description and you can learn. So hello controller. Inside that, this is a REST controller. I will create one method, public string hello. Of course, any method name you can have. Return hello world. Need to do mapping, request mapping for the home page. Okay, fine, everything. And we will run the code. For run the code, click on this button. And while clicking that button, make sure you are in your spring application.run file. This file should be selected and then click on the run. So it is asking the two ways. The first way is Java application. The second way is Spring Boot app. Of course, click as run as Spring Boot app. Okay. So the beautiful thing about Spring Boot is it is having embedded Tomcat. So as you can see, Tomcat started on port 8080. So open any browser, go to localhost, port number is 8080 for Tomcat, 8080. So you can see the hello world, means it is working perfectly as we expected. So stop the server timing. Once you stop the server, when you refresh means it shows this site can't be reached. Obviously the server is not running. No. Okay, the first two steps are over. So Lombok is for reducing the boilerplate code. So how to install Lombok? So go to a website called Project Lombok. And inside the Project Lombok, first go to this download. So first of all, download the jar file. This is the jar file for Lombok. So actually, you added dependencies right in pom.xml. You can see the Maven dependencies. So you can see lot of dependencies. And one of the dependency here is Lombok. We added Lombok also, right? So you can see Lombok. But we need to set up Lombok with our Eclipse Enterprise Edition ID. So that's the thing. The download is finished. Yeah, it is finished. Actually, I downloaded twice. Anyway, no issues. I deleted this one. So click on the Lombok, double click. It is searching for what are the IDEs that I am having in my machine. The place where I installed my IDE. So it is still scanning. Yeah, it found. So basically I am having two versions. The first one is normal Java version. The second one is Enterprise Edition. So of course at this point I don't work with the Java edition. My focus is fully on the Enterprise Edition. So I checked the Enterprise Edition. So if you didn't get this location means you can manually specify the location where the exe file is stored. And then just a simple install or update. So before doing this, go to help and about Eclipse IDE. There is no lines about Project Lombok. So after doing this, let me show you. Install or update. Installation successful. Means what we can do, we should restart our IDE. We'll close Eclipse IDE for Enterprise and Java. web developers. Restarting is done, and help about Eclipse IDE. Voila, we got Lombok feature. So as you can see, Lombok is added. The version is 1.18.34. That is the jar file that we downloaded. So what is the use of Lombok, sir? Let me explain. You need not worry about anything. Go to src, go to main, go to Java. Same steps. So I'll create one class called student class. Student. Finish. The student class has 3 members. Okay, fine. So since it is a private member, we want to access this data, means we can do it with the help of getters and setters. So what we can do is we'll make use of our ID source, generate getters and setters for all the attributes. And also I need a constructor to create the object. Source, generate constructors using field. So this is the parameterized constructor of all the field, and let me have default constructor as well. So when we want to ensure the object values, what are the values that my object take is, we need to create the toString method for printing the object state. So what is the roll number, what is the name and technology and all. So see, the number of length just for knowing the student attributes and creating the students is so much length. This is a 40 lines almost. So this is one single entity called student. What if you can have a teacher? What if you can have a parent? And a lot of other entities we have in this entire world. So what we can do is we can get rid of everything and we can place just one simple annotation called @data, which will give everything. So I'll show you the proof. So inside the allow controller, let me create the object of student. Student st equal to new student. And here, as you can see, here we can find student.java, but here com.example you won't find student.java. The thing is we need to refresh. So the right click, refresh. After refreshing, we got student.java. Fine. And when I click st.dot, can you see how many methods? Get name, get roll number. Where this method are coming? These methods are coming from Lombok, getters and setters, as well as we'll get toString as well. Fine. What annotation we placed? We placed a simple annotation called @data. If you want to have the constructor, all args constructor and no args constructor. So I explained the Lombok in detail in one separate video. In this video, I'm not going to explain everything in detail, but just to show you the proof that Lombok is working perfectly. st.set name subscribers, and then I'll have the name st.getName, and I'm returning the name. Fine. Of course, this is redundant. We can return directly st.getName itself. Anyway, save the file. Everything is working perfectly. Now click on run. Error exists in required project. So we'll see what the error is and we'll try to resolve. Oh, we placed 2 semicolons. And I maximize this. Yeah, Tomcat started on port 8080. Let me show you. Localhost 8080, and once I enter that, I should get subscribers. Oh, we are getting white label page. We made mapping, right? Then why the error? Allow control, because so I'll stop. Once we will read it. Don't worry. Sorry guys. And now if I run the code, Tomcat started. Yeah, now we got subscribers. That is some technical glitch I feel. Now we got the expected result. The thing is, the use of Project Lombok, it is eliminating your boilerplate code. So now you can see with the simple one annotation at the rate data, we are getting the getters and setters. Before that, what we did, we manually created getters and setters. Of course, with the help of ID only we did, but again, it's so many lines of code. We can eliminate this line using the Lombok. Yeah, in this way, you can create Spring Boot project using Eclipse Enterprise Edition. And also the most important thing is we added the Spring Tools suite, which eliminated the way of going to the Spring initialization and getting download the zip file and unzipping and opening the same. Lot of steps, right? We can eliminate all those steps. We already made a video on how to work with the IntelliJ IDEA. So that's why we made video for Eclipse also. Yeah, I hope this video would be helpful for everyone. So if so, do like this video and please share this video with your friends who are looking to learn Spring Boot. Yeah, that's it. Bye bye.